Well, hello there, and thank you for joining me for this edition of We Need a Little Christmas. Today we're going to look at why we celebrate Christmas on December 25th. The name Christmas comes from the Mass of Christ or Jesus. A Mass service is where Christians remember that Jesus died for us and then came back to life. The Christ Mass service was the only one that was allowed to take place after sunset and before sunrise the next day, so people had it at midnight. So we get the name Christ Mass, shortened to Christmas. No one knows the real birthday of Jesus. No date is given in the Bible. So why do we celebrate it on the 25th of December? Well, the early Christians certainly had many arguments as to when it should be celebrated. The first recorded date of Christmas being celebrated on December 25th was in 336 during the time of the Roman Emperor Constantine. He was the first Christian Roman emperor, but it was not an official Roman state festival at this time. However, there are many different traditions and theories as to why Christmas is celebrated on December 25th. A very early Christian tradition said that the day when Mary was told that she would have a very special baby, Jesus, was on March 25th, and it's still celebrated today on the 25th of March. 9 months after the 25th of March is, you guessed it, December 25th. March 25th was also the day some early Christians thought the world had been made, and also the day that Jesus died. They thought that Jesus was conceived and had died on the same day of the year. The Winter Solstice is the day where there is the shortest time between the sun rising and the sun setting. It happens on December 21st or 22nd in the Northern Hemisphere. To pagans, this meant that they knew the days would start getting lighter and longer and the nights would become shorter, marking a change in the seasons. People had a midwinter festival to celebrate the sun winning over the darkness of winter. In Scandinavia and other parts of Northern Europe, the time around the winter solstice is known as Yule. The Roman festival of Saturnalia took place between December 17th and the 23rd and honored the Roman sun god Saturn. The Romans also thought that the solstice took place on December 25th. It's also thought that in 274, the Roman Emperor Aurelian created Sol Invictus, and it was held on December 25th. Now, because of these dates, some people say that the Christians took over December 25th from these Roman festivals and/or Yule. However, there are records going back to around 200 of early Christians connecting the Nisan 14th to the 25th of March, and so December 25th was a Christian festival date many years before Sol Invictus. Christmas had also been celebrated by the early church on January 6th when they also celebrated the Epiphany and the baptism of Jesus. Now, the Jewish festival of lights, Hanukkah, starts on the eve of Kislev 25, the month in the Jewish calendar that occurs at about the same time as December. Hanukkah celebrates when Jewish people were able to rededicate and worship in their temple in Jerusalem again, following many years of not being allowed to practice their religion. Well, since Jesus was a Jew, this could be another reason that helped the early church choose December the 25th for the date of Christmas. Christians believe that Jesus is the light of the world, so the early Christians thought that this was the right time to celebrate the birth of Jesus. They also took over some of the customs from the winter solstice and gave them Christian meanings, like holly, mistletoe, and even Christmas carols. St. Augustine of Canterbury was the person who probably started the widespread celebration of Christmas in large parts of England by introducing Christianity to regions run by Anglo-Saxons in the 6th century. He was sent by Pope Gregory the Great in Rome, and that church used the Roman calendar. So Western countries celebrate Christmas on the 25th of December. Then people from Britain and Western Europe took Christmas on the 25th of December all over the world. So that is a very long answer as to why we celebrate on December 25th. Of course, here we celebrate it every day, but we're glad that the rest of the world joins us in celebrating the birth of Christ on December 25th. So Merry Christmas to you today and every day.